Ooh, welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November. I got a wire stuck in my face. Don't know why. Today is the 22nd, 2025. We're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown because we are getting closer to Survivor Series War Games. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the John Cena tournament. Sheamus got injured. He had a shoulder injury. So he's out of the tournament. Remember, he won his first round match, and now he's out. And LA Knight, there's going to be a replacement, but LA Knight doesn't know who it is. We don't know if somebody already got beaten, or it's going to be somebody new. It could be Joe Hendry. I think everybody wants to see that match between Joe Hendry versus John Cena. I think Joe Hendry wants to do that match. I think everybody wants to see the match. But it could be anyone. Michael Cole and Mr. Corey Graves talked about that Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis is trying to find out who could the man be. Who could replace LA Knight? I don't know. Not LA Knight. I mean Sheamus. I don't know when is LA Knight having this match. I think it might be next Friday because he had his first round on Smackdown against Zack Ryder. So it could be next Friday. And I don't like to wait mystery opponents and I have to wait 7 days. If it was Monday, I'll be happy. But I think it's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Friday Night Smackdown. I'm not going to be happy about that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we found out the 5 members of the team of the women's. We already know about the men's. We got Cody. We got CM Punk. We got the Usos and Roman Reigns. We got versus the Vision, Logan, Bronson, and Braun Breaker, and Brock Lesnar. Did I get them all right? And Drew McIntyre. All of those guys, but the women's, and ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. Charlotte Flair said yes, she will be at War Games. She will team up with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley just had to say, I respect you, and I want, the person I want to be in a war with is going to be Charlotte Flair, and then she said yes. Why in the world you couldn't say that in the first place? Like, seriously. You couldn't say that in the first place, and then we didn't have to deal, you guys didn't have to deal with all this? But they will tell us who's their 5th and last member of their War Games team. Because they need 5. They got 4, but they need 5. And we found out who's on the Kabuki Warriors team as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Vision had a segment. They had a whole bunch of things to say. Paul Heyman wouldn't shut up. Introducing his guys. I guess Logan Paul is part of the Vision now. And then Logan Paul has to talk. And guess what? He has a script on his hand. Oh, you need a script on your hand. And then they got interrupted by the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and said, nobody wants to hear you. So yeah, that happened there. And then Paul Heyman says, there's 4 of us, and there's 2 of you. You're going to get your butt kicked. And Jimmy says, you think we're not smart enough to come alone? We're not alone. Cody Rhodes music hits, but Cody Rhodes didn't show up. And then we saw the camera went to the backstage to Cody Rhodes' bus, and we saw Drew McIntyre coming out of the bus, and Cody Rhodes destroyed in his bus. People are going to check on Cody, getting doctors and all that stuff. But it is said that Drew McIntyre is still suspended. He's not allowed in the arena. But he did not attack Cody Rhodes in the arena. He attacked him outside. So he can't be in trouble. And then when everybody was checking on him, the Usos and some personnel, and then Drew McIntyre drove by and said, see you at War Games, champ. What are you going to see? You saw a whole bunch of cuts on Cody Rhodes, bruises, all that stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have an open challenge for the United States title. Dragunov will be versing the Judgment Day's JD McDonough. Why JD McDonough? Because his partner, Finn Balor, has a tournament first round on SmackDown. That's why he's here. And I thought it was a pretty decent match. And all these matches that Dragunov, Sami Zayn is having, they had great matches. These open challenges are great. But you know what it will be more great? If we get to see TNA guys accepting the challenge or AAA. That would be great to see. That somebody else gets an opportunity. That doesn't work for WWE. I will be okay with Zack Ryder accepting the match. Or Nick Nebbitt. I will be okay with Eddie Edwards. Or Hometown Man. But yeah, but it was pretty cool to see Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler back for one night only. But I'm happy they're back. They did come back. But now they're back on their TNA days. But Dragunov beat JD McDonough in a great match. Retains the title. And then we had Carmelo Hayes versus Bronson Reed in the first round of the John Cena My Time Is Now tournament. It was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match was Carmelo Hayes with a lot of help. Braun Breaker and Logan Paul tried to help Bronson Reed. Didn't work out because the Usos got involved. And then they got taken out. And then Bronson Reed was about to do something until he got attacked by Cody Rhodes. And then Carmelo Hayes wins the match by countouts. And then Cody Rhodes had a whole bunch of things to say about his opponents and to Paul Heyman. He says, you manage all these guys, you brought them here, and it sounds like my job is to take them out. I know he didn't say that, but it sounded like that. We have DIY versus Praxium. Tommaso Ciampa still wants a shot of that United States title, but he was getting called a jackass again by Dragunov. They don't have their DIY theme song anymore. They're doing their separate theme song, Tommaso Ciampa's and then Johnny Gargano's. Tommaso Ciampa walks a little bit on the stage and then Johnny Gargano's. It was a pretty decent tag team match, but the winner of that match, with a little help of Candice LeRae, by pulling off Axiom's mask, the winner of that match was DIY. We know it's a kid, but that's still not nice. We have Penta versus Finn Balor in the first round of the tournament. I thought it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match and heading to the second round is Penta. Penta wins. And then we got Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Io Sky coming out. And ladies and gentlemen, they talk about, Rhea talk about her friends, talk about Io Sky, talk about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and she introduced the fifth and last member of their team, and it was AJ Lee. But when AJ was about to try to get into the ring, her teammates got attacked by Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and the Kabuki Warriors. But when AJ tried to run into the ring and save her team, she got blindsided by Becky Lynch. And it looked like Becky Lynch just wanted revenge until she trips Rhea Ripley. And then Rhea Ripley gets attacked by Nia Jax. So now we know that AJ Lee is the last member for Rhea's team. And Becky Lynch is the last member of the Nia Jax team. And remember, next week, we got Team Sami, Sami Zayn, Ray Phoenix, Morty City Machine Guns, and Shinsuke Nakamura will be versing Team MFTs, Solo, Tamatoga, JC Mateo, Tala Tonga, and Tamatoga, Tonga Loa and Tamatoga, in a traditional elimination tag team match in the United States Thanksgiving tradition. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be happening on SmackDown. They didn't really talk about what else is happening on SmackDown. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW Full Gear. I think I'm going to be uploading that on Sunday, because if it is going to end at 12, I am not going to be doing a video at 12. I might be doing it on Sunday. I will try to do it. I will do it on Sunday. And then we upload it on Sunday. Because if it's going to be on 12, I will be tired. And I can't be excited and try to be hyped up on the video if I'm tired and grumpy because this show was too dang long. Every time AEW does their pay-per-views, they are so long. Oh my god. It's like my mouth is getting dry. So yeah, I'm not waiting until I am not making a video at 12. 12 in the morning. I will do it on Sunday. That's all me today. Tell us out. See you guys tomorrow. You know what to do. Hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys for Full Gear. That's all for me today. Tell us out. Bye.